What is differentiation? Differentiation means tailoring instruction to meet individual needs, whether teachers differentiate content, process, products, or the learning environment. The use of ongoing assessment and flexible grouping makes this a successful approach to instruction. At its most basic level, differentiation consists of the efforts of teachers to respond to variance among learners in the classroom. Whenever a teacher reaches out to an individual or small group to vary his or her teaching in order to create the best learning experience possible, that teacher is differentiating instruction. We can differentiate at least 4 classroom elements based on students' first, readiness, interests, and learning profile. The first one is content. Content means what the student needs to learn or how the student will create access to information. Number 2, process. It's the activities in which the student engages in order to make sense or master the content. Number 3, products. Culminating projects that ask the student to rehearse, apply, and extend what he or she has learned in a unit. Number 4, the way the classroom works and feels is what we call the learning environment. For content, number 1, presenting ideas through both auditory and visual means. This video is the best example. Let's watch.
I like to swim. I like to swim. Your turn. I like to skate. I like to skate. I like to swim. I like to swim. Your turn. I like to skate. I like to skate.
The second one is using spelling or vocabulary lists at readiness levels of students. Let's watch the video again. Number 3 for content is using reading buddies. Students are going to read in pairs, and this is one of the most effective strategy. Number 4 is using reading materials at varying readability levels. A teacher who uses reading materials at different readability levels is using the method of differentiation known as content differentiation. Content differentiation is the process of altering the content or what of learning to match the abilities and prior knowledge of the students. Now, let's proceed to process. The first one is using tiered activities through which all learners work with the same important understandings and skills, but proceed with different levels of support, challenge, and complexity. The best picture that would describe number 1 is this picture. It's equality and equity. Equality means each individual or group of learners are given the same resources or opportunities despite of their skills. But equity recognizes that each learner has different circumstances and allocates the exact resources and opportunities needed to reach an equal outcome. The second one is providing interest centers that encourage students to explore subsets of the class topic of particular interest to them. By allowing students to learn in various ways, educators can emphasize the importance of learning process instead of simply performing well in a test. It also gives students space to discover more about themselves and learning styles. Number 3 is varying the length of time a student may take to complete a task in order to provide additional support for a struggling learner or to encourage an advanced learner to pursue a topic in greater depth. Let's talk about the third one, products. The first one is giving students options of how to express required learning. For example, they can create a puppet show, or if they are good at writing, they can write a letter. If they are good at painting, they can develop a mural with labels. It's connected to what we call the multiple intelligences. Now let's watch this video as an example of a puppet show.
I am king of the jungle. I am big and fierce, and I am the mightiest hunter of them all.
Now, let's talk about the second one, using rubrics that match and extend students' varied skills levels. Why is rubric important? The first one is it's personalized learning. The second one is clear expectations. And the third one, it will lead the teacher for a fair assessment. And the last one, it's goal setting and for progress tracking. Number 3 is allowing students to work alone or in small groups on their products. Let's watch this video.
Another hallmark of differentiated instruction is the use of flexible groupings. With flexible groupings, students are grouped and regrouped over the course of the school day and throughout the school year. Typical groupings include whole class instruction, small group instruction, one-to-one instruction, peer teaching pairs, partner learning, independent learning activities, cooperative small group learning, This flexible way of organizing groups allows for targeted small group instruction with students who share similar learning needs, interests, or learning preferences. It is essential that group membership be flexible and ever-changing to allow students to work with different peers in a variety of situations.
Number 4, encouraging students to create their own learning product assignments as long as the assignments contain required elements. So why is it important to encourage students to create their own product? First, it will encourage them for their creativity and innovation. It will develop critical thinking skills, and at the same time, they will have their sense of responsibility. For the last element, which is learning environment, making sure there are places in the room to work quietly and without distraction, as well as places that invite students' collaboration. Number 2, providing materials that reflect a variety of cultures and home settings. These are the reasons why it's important. First one, it will promote cultural awareness, empathy, and compassion. And the last but not the least in learning environment is developing routines that allow students to get help when teachers are busy with other students and cannot help them immediately. And of course, for the last, as my closing for this report, is a video. Watch them for your information.
Differentiated instruction can enhance a teacher's ability to reach all learners. Research shows that differentiated instruction can particularly benefit students with disabilities, English language learners, students who are gifted, students considered at risk for not completing school. A differentiated approach builds on evidence-based practices in an intentional and systematic manner, and differentiated instruction allows teachers to provide the best learning experience for all students in their classroom. For more information on